It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Pats and the Jets. All that and more coming up next.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. The new-look Jets ready to go on offense, and it is the veteran Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Breece Hall. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. We get a peek here at this past draft class for them, and you know the front office certainly prioritized certain traits that they were looking to take advantage of in this draft, Charles. A lot of speed, a lot of athleticism, a lot of talent here in this crew.
And Brandon, one of the things I know about the best drafters in the business, they have a plan, and they find a way to stick to it on draft day despite the chaos. They want to land some of the biggest names on their board, and in the end, this group, they came together, found people that really fit their team's identity, and selected them.
So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the pylon and incomplete. Now, hang on. We've got an injured player down there. And, oh, my. Oh, that's Aaron Rodgers. The quarterback shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was the true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But his opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave him 3 points.
Well, the Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a late signing let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
The Patriots at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first two games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Touchdown, Patriots! Kendrick Bourne, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here are the Jets now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
There's a nice play by Hall, who is hitting his stride and more, and looking like a franchise back when a torn ACL ended his rookie year at 7 games. We all saw the electricity. We felt it before he went down, though. The expectations very high for the future star here in year 2.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Wilson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. The all-pro return man Marcus Jones deep for New England. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Stevenson gets it again on second down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for New England. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go. 11.
Now Jones. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
14. Jets 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides.
There he goes, left side. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 75 yards. And the Jets are able to move back in front. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 17-14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England's offense set to go. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. He finds Douglas complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will have a Patriots first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. They'll look to throw again. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Now Wilson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now Wilson. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second down, Wilson finds Lazard quickly on the slant. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Zerline's kick is up and through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jones. A final shot before break. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando. For no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off play action. Jones. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They'll run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Hall again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Off the play fake, Jones. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Off play action, Jones. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Now Ryland for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
Wilson going to keep it on the option. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Gets around him. He'll get it to the 40. Broken tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
There he goes right side. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 7-yard line. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, touchdown Jets! Robbie Chosen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Conklin, 34 yards.
And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun, Jones. Going deep here for Parker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, Wilson. Got a man, that's Lazard. Touchdown! Allen Lazard. Throwing Jones. And this one is incomplete. A misconnect. Just fit. passes thus far, that's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Back to throw again. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Jones. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
21.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Open man is born. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
3 yards. And the Patriot first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Pats get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Point conversion.
Here we go. 11.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Douglas, the man in motion. Now a play fake here on first down. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hall on a give up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give running right is Hall. corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll look to run with Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Sauce Gardner puts it off. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready.
It's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
They'll give to Hall. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
On first down, right back to Hall. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets look like they're about to put...
Here we go, get set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by DJ Reed. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And they're going to speed things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Jones now. Off play action.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down.
Outside. 21, 21, 21.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Now Hall to start the drive.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hall again.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
152 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here's a give to Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And they will take a knee here. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming.